What's up, everybody? Brian back with another deck profile. What do we got for you today? Destiny Heroes. Um, this deck isn't completely done, much like most of my other decks, but I'm slowly getting the cards that I need. Uh, this deck will be done probably my next paycheck. But without further ado, Destiny Heroes. First, we got Destiny Hero Plasma. Destiny Hero Plasma, what you guys already know. For those of you who don't know what he does, he negates monster effects, and he acts like a relinquished. Um, he also needs 3 monsters to tribute summon for him. Dogma. I was only planning on running 2 of this guy, but I bumped it up to 3. Now what he does is he halves your opponent's life points. You also need to tribute 3 cards, 3 monsters, including 1 Destiny Hero. If he's face up during your opponent's next standby phase, you can have your opponent's life points. Destiny Hero Malicious. First, I didn't like him because of him being so weak, but after I read his effect again, he's pretty decent. When he's in grave, you can banish him to special summon a Destiny Hero from deck. I mean, there's a lot of cards that can get hit in the grave. Dasher, you guys know what he does. He's that one. Destiny Hero Dreamer. You need 3 of this, but I only have 1. But what he does is after damage calc, if a Destiny Hero battles and this card is in grave, you can special this card to make it unable to be destroyed by battle. And if you do, you take no battle damage from that battle. If special summon this way, you can banish this card when it leaves field. You need 3 because it stops your monster from being destroyed by battle. You need 2 to 3 Dyna tags. What he does is he also during damage calc in either player's turn, when you would take damage, you can discard this card, make yourself take no battle damage from the battle. If you do, each player takes 1,000 damage. You can banish this card from grave, target a Destiny Hero, and it gains 1,000 attack to the opponent's end phase until the end of your opponent's next turn, which is really helpful because he's like honest for Destiny Heroes. But because you take damage, I would suggest just running him at 2. At first, I was going to run this guy at 3 Destiny Hero Decider, but because of his effect, I'd only run him at 2, 1 to 2. He's got 2 effects, but either one can only be used once per duel. And the first one is, when he's normal or special, you can add a hero monster from grave to your hand during the end phase. The second one is during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that will inflict damage to you, while this card is in grave, return this to your hand and make the effect damage to 0. Now that second effect helps greatly against decks like Trick Stars and other like Burn, but you can only do it once per duel. So, I mean, the point of that would be mute. Destiny Hero Drill Dark. He special summons Destiny Heroes from your hand when he's normal or specialed, and with the attack less than or equal to this card's attack, and he does pierce. So Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. He's pretty weak for a Destiny Hero, but you excavate the cards on top of your deck, and if it's a spell, If it's a normal spell, send it to grave. Otherwise, place it on the bottom of your deck. During the main phase of your next turn, you can activate the effect of that spell card, even if this card isn't on the field. From what I've read, there's a loop with his effect. Dark Arm, why not? Destiny draw. You discard a Destiny Hero, draw 2 cards. By the way, there's a lot of draw power in this deck, so discard Malicious, easy way to get him to grave. Trade in, discard your Dogma or discard your Plasma, draw 2 cards. Reinforcement, Rhoda, reinforcement of the army. 3 polys, because, of course, fusion. Lightning Vortex. Not only does it wipe your opponent's field, but it makes it so it's easier to discard your Malicious and a few like your other Destiny heroes that you don't need in your hand. Fusion Recovery, you need to be running two of this. Lets you get a poly back plus a fusion material, so you can refuse. Mass Change for Dark Law, because why not? Defusion. You can fusion summon, and the monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. And Destiny Hero monsters can only be used for this card, so this card restricts you to Destiny Heroes. Defusion. You need to be running 3 Destiny Signals. Now, if you guys know what Hero Signal does, this is just the Destiny Hero version of Hero Signal. 2 staples. So far, Destiny and Dragoon. Really good card. Takes Dogma and Plasma to make him. Once per turn, you can target a monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. If this card's face up, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack it had. You can't conduct your battle phase. Once per turn during your standby. If this card is engraved, you can banish 1 Destiny Hero card from your grave and special this card. Pretty much, it not only does it destroy one of your opponent's monsters, but it special summons itself. That 3,000 attack, it can pretty much stand up against almost anything. Destiny Hero, Dying Topia. If he's special, you can target level 4, a lower Destiny Hero monster, engrave, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the target's attack during either player's turn. If this card's current attack is different from its original, except during the damage step, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. If you do, this card's attack becomes equal to that card's original attack. He also destroys shit. I'd say run like 2 of him. This guy's really powerful. Dusktopia. What he does, if he's fusion summoned, once per turn you can target a monster on the field, make it unable to be destroyed by battle or card effects. If you do, neither player takes battle damage and it's from attacks involving this card. It only lasts to the end of the turn. I'd say run about 2, maybe 3. Destiny Hero Dangerous. What he does is you can discard a card, send a Destiny Hero monster from your hand or deck to grave. If you do, Destiny Hero monsters you control gain 200 attack for each Destiny Hero monster in your grave until the end of the turn. And Dark Law. Why not? that's it for Destiny Heroes. Hit like or subscribe. Um, I'm possibly also getting a BLS deck, and I will be debuting it when it's done or near done. Catch you on the flip side.